meaning no one other than me has access to it.
That's why it's such a good prank.
It's like, let's not do that.
He's
like,
trying.
Let's not do that. What's going on? It's your boy Syntell with Intel, and you can already see Rakai is in the building. What's going on, champion?
Hello, governor.
Hey, dun 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 dun. This is your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man episode 3. Make sure you stay to the very end because you already know me and Rakai. We're gonna chop it up, have a bit of a back and forth over things we've enjoyed and over some of the things we may be scratching our heads about. So without any further ado, let's get started.
Mr. Osborne wants a word with you.
So, you're Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's some dumb shit. Some kid shit. Osborne, I'm just gonna change in the hallway. He'll never see it. He'll never know.
That part. I do like the intro. I know we said that last time. It's such a great throwback, but yet, you know, modern in the same way.
No, you want a neighbor like me. Cleaning up Queens NYC, and I do it even better with the tape.
Chuck said, look at Norman's Widow Peak with the waves.
Yeah.
Yo.
Remember he told you he'd take off his every morning. Norman do a wave check.
You're Spider-Man.
The secret is safe with me.
You're Spider-Man. So, you're Spider-Man.
Just blew your whole spot up.
So, you're
'Cause he's a
Spider-Man.
dumbass.
What?
I said you're dead, dude. You lost.
Yeah.
The hell kind of controllers are those?
I really am great. Anyway, I had to have a conversation with someone named Sweaty Mike.
No way. Why would I quit? Everything is going fine.
Sure, if you say so, Pete.
Sound like it, my boy.
Ooh, this art house theater is doing a kung fu movie marathon tonight if you want to check it out.
Really? Mr. Osborne wanted to meet with me for dinner tonight. Says he wants to pick my brain.
I assume you mean that literally.
Nico, it looks like one of your foster brothers made a bit of a mess in the kitchen.
Well, keep your guard up, Pete. Those big CEO types are always trying to take advantage of the little guy.
Facts, B.
There's nothing to worry
Cuban,
about.
B.
Everything is fine. You're just meeting up with Norman Osborn to Spider-Man.
Yeah. Cuban, B.
Totally, perfectly, incredibly fine.
I trust you had no trouble finding the place.
I may have gotten turned around a bit. Sorry for being late.
Trump, he should be concerned about to turn into a Diddy episode. Like,
Private, so I took the liberty of renting out the entire restaurant.
Because it's a flex.
Mr. Osborne,
yeah,
what can I get for
he's
you?
taking
and
him on
my
an intimate
associates?
date. He's about to pull out the baby oil.
Whoa!
I'm being,
I mean, I will have a glass of water, please.
He said, whoa.
Everything is on me,
Yeah.
Peter. Please help yourself.
I think, me,
But really, I couldn't.
No, I insist.
yeah.
Careful, everything in life ain't free.
Well, if you insist.
Hey, if you insist, see, that's
Extremely impressive.
that's
I'd
what
ask
them
where you're
dudes
putting all
thought.
that
Then they woke
food,
up
but
covered in baby
I imagine
oil.
you-
Caked
Can't
out.
stop, won't stop. Mm-hmm.
Thought, I can only conclude that it's someone on your security team playing a prank on you.
Yeah, nah.
He said that's what you're going with?
Yeah, that's gotta be it.
That is interesting. Meaning, no one other than me has access to it.
That's why it's such a good prank.
It's like, let's not
He's
do
trying,
that.
he's
Like,
trying.
Let's not do that.
I am Spider-Man. Just please don't tell my Aunt May.
You're just as remarkable as the things I've seen you do as your alter ego.
How can I use this to my advantage?
You also swung out of nowhere and saved that boy from getting hit by a truck.
Yeah.
That boy you saved is my son.
My son.
I realized the person wasn't among us. That meant they must be younger. 4 brilliant minds. Amadeus, Asha, Jean, and you, Peter. assisting Spider-Man, so I started the Oscorp internship to keep an eye on each of you. And
That was a Trojan horse. That's a hell of
you
a...
actually are Spider-Man. So the only question now, Peter, is what do you need?
Better suit, my boy.
What can I do to make your life easier? As I mentioned, your webbing is incredible, but the rest of your attire could definitely use an upgrade.
Yeah, I was about to say, upgrade the tech.
Mild electric shock in the suit to ward off attackers. Police scanner wired into the mask.
He better Tony his suit up.
Yeah.
You're an extremely clever young man, Peter. Well, that's just the tip of the iceberg.
You got that damn...
Including an extensive GPS system could be more helpful. Am I right? I'm right.
He said, I'm right.
Is that too much? Yeah, Jerome. Yeah, maybe a bit too much. I'm getting it.
Mr. Osborne,
You better let
He gonna
Oz
LoJack
cook.
that suit, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
the day I got these powers, I wasn't sure why. Why me? Why not someone else? Now I truly believe that I have these powers to help people, to protect them as Spider-Man. But you helping me could put you or the nice people at Oscorp in danger.
Get this, dude.
You offered me an internship because you wanted to find
You are
Spider-Man.
talking to
but
Elon and...
maybe it's safer if neither Spider-Man or Peter Parker are working with Oscorp.
Dang.
Peter,
Damn.
I can assure you that I can take care of myself.
I'd have gotten that suit upgrade, though. Believe that.
Regardless of what Spider-Man does, Peter Parker has a bright future ahead of him. To back out of the internship, I'll completely understand. At the very
They can keep tabs on you.
for your first day.
Mr. Osborne, you don't have to do that.
It's already done.
Boy, stop.
Yeah, you better take that check.
Thank you again, Peter. On behalf of me and my son.
$1,000 for a day's worth of
A
work?
day's worth of
I'm
work.
like, shit. He said, listen, I'll be there tomorrow.
Ooh, what do you say? What do you say?
He says to put the money in the dumpster.
There's nothing in here but garbage. Let me see that phone.
Look, it says to put the money in the trash.
It's maybe several $1,000. Dios mío, why are the cute ones always so dumb?
Mio.
If he's half as good as I've heard, we'll make that money back in no time. We'll kick his ass and take our money back.
If you say so.
Hell? Pleasure doing business with you.
You're a genius, baby.
Mr. Osborne told me to take the leftovers. I don't know if you've ever had scallops,
packing.
but they are pretty good. Boxes.
Just clearing out some closet space.
Oh.
You're selling this stuff?
I'm sure we can get a few bucks for it.
Home economics project. That's why I needed it. Harry or anything?
Yeah, right, that was it.
You're going to have to take Osborne's help.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's my point, May. I mean, most of this stuff is either new or...
Here's a check for one day at work.
You know, I thought it would be hard, Peter, but it's okay. Sometimes things just gotta get done, whether you want to do them or not.
There's a Benny reference.
Okay, well, let's see what else I got hiding back there, huh?
You got to keep that job, fool.
Yeah.
Can't believe you're gonna tell Mr. CEO billionaire Norman Moneybags Osborne to take his job and shove it. Pete, I completely understand staying there to help your aunt.
Yeah.
Only reason you were staying at Oscorp was because of her?
She tell me to quit.
She wouldn't want you to. Yep.
Yeah.
This is so difficult.
Yo, Peter, Nico, over here.
You know, I just realized
What's up?
Hey, Pearl. Hey, Lonnie.
My
this
man,
dude right
Peter
here,
Parker.
Lonnie.
Hey, bro.
What?
You know who
Thank you.
Lonnie Lincoln is?
You mean the voice?
I just found out from Mr.
No.
Taylor that we aced our first lab.
Who Lonnie
No
Lincoln
way,
is?
really?
He's actually a villain in the Spider-Man verse.
Parker Dream Team.
Oh, no, I don't know.
Lonnie Lincoln is Tombstone.
Hey, but come on. You did more than your fair share of the work.
Now, he doesn't look like a big, gigantic WWE albino vampire, but
Pearl is gonna break like 30 records at her swim meet today.
But remember, this is an alternate universe, so.
yeah, but Tombstone
Lunch, Petey.
All right.
is
you
Lonnie
win,
Lincoln,
but
so maybe something happens to him, kind of like Cyborg, and
Oh,
he
there with me. Pearl,
changes.
you and Peter
and
go grab
becomes-
seats.
Thanks, Lon.
Thanks, Lonnie.
Lonnie's such a good guy.
Becomes Tombstone.
Declined.
Oh.
Oh, right. I forgot I chipped in on pizza after the game.
Bro, you broke too.
Lonnie, where's your lunch? You know better than to eat light on training days.
And look, he paid for theirs.
You technically own it.
Oh,
So
thanks,
we
Peter.
got no Flash, but we got Lonnie.
So, how's your internship going? I bet you've already impressed them and earned a full-time job.
Got no MJ, no Gwen Stacy.
Please give me a ride home.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I'll explain on the way. Thanks.
I'll talk to you later, Petey. Don't mind if I do.
She like,
We're almost there, Lon.
Thank you again, Pearl. I mean it.
I'm mad at these little cornrows they didn't put on his head. These
the caterpillar's
damn
having a meeting on his
centipedes.
head.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This isn't how I wanted you to come over for the first time.
At least they could have gave him a straight hairline, like, you know what I'm saying, freshed him all the way out. Oh shit, what the boy at his house?
One time.
You don't know how much I appreciate this. I'll call you later.
He's saying like, don't come in.
Go sit with your mom for a bit.
What happened?
Where's Dre?
In his room. And he'll be lucky if he ever leaves it again. I was getting ready to go to the laundromat. But when I open the front door, I find a cop walking up with your brother. A building with some hoodlums calling themselves the 110th Street Gang?
What?
A gang! That's what I'd like to know. Lonnie, when I opened the door and saw that police officer, my heart dropped.
Dre! No, Dre!
Go. He done bounced.
As requested, I present the most valuable rings in our collection. When it
This gang gonna do something to him. That's how he gonna end up being.
Isn't that right, honey?
Yeah, in fact, we might just take them all.
Dude, them ain't regular pants. What do you got on? Damn. That dude had a different kind of jeggings on, didn't he?
Uh-oh.
Back up a jewelry store on Lexington Avenue.
He gonna lose that camera. Somebody gonna figure out.
You never know when to quit.
Dang, he better hit him with the super boot.
Yeah.
It'd be cute if you weren't violently attacking people. I'll tell you what. You guys
Spider-Man out here fighting crime in Pumas.
joining cells. Deal?
I'll have
Before
you
he got
on
the
in a
Nike
sec, babe.
Yeah, he need to holler at Osborne. Yeah, he need to.
Don't take too long. We got other places to hit.
I hear ya.
They got all this shit, but they didn't even bother with masks or nothing.
Well, since you asked so nicely. What the?
What the deuce?
Eyes on me, bug boy.
About time we got some good villainy going on.
I probably should have prepared for something like that.
Damn. Keep your head on a swivel.
Goals. What dating app did you meet on? Burglar? Oh no!
Viva la raza.
Easy, man.
You're dead! Huh?
Easy, hermano. Damn, that looked painful.
What's the matter, bug
Your
boy?
ass beat.
Now, where's all the jokes now?
You see how they're not doing a little thing for a spidey sense? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's true.
Look at him. He about to go get his football playing ass wore out.
Calm down, Lonnie.
Are you kidding me? You got mom at home worried sick and you're telling me to calm down? You're on a family plan, genius. I could track your phone. Now come on.
Your family plan?
All right, man. Damn.
Better tell your goons to fall back.
We don't want any problems.
Neither do we. But it looks like we got one.
Show you right.
I mean,
That the
you so
problem?
rudely walked into my establishment without so much as an introduction, but I'm a gracious host.
He got on the purple.
I'm Big Donovan, leader of the 110th Street Gang.
Maybe not.
Oh, I know damn well who you are, kid. You're the talk of Harlem, see? You're NFL bound, hell. Yeah, but despite me knowing who you are, I'm not gonna let you walk out of here with one of my people.
That's my little brother and he's not staying here.
See, Now that's where you wrong. Dre came to us. Not the way they'd like to.
Look, man, he already got picked up by the cops once. He's no good for you.
Sorry, superstar. It's not that easy.
Fine. Me for my brother.
Lonnie.
I join your group and do what you want. My brother alone.
All right. Can't lie. It's a hell of a trade-up. How about you go on home?
I'm not going anywhere without my brother.
You heard him, Dre. Go home.
The love of a brother. Dre, dumbass.
Meanwhile, the lumping continues.
You know, that whole scene with them dudes in the 110th Street gang?
Yeah.
Which I don't like none of that shit. Had it did look like Def Jam Vendetta, didn't it? Def Jam.
I remember that.
About that.
Yeah.
You ready to finish this, babe?
Oh, yeah.
They need to bring that game back.
Yeah, Def Jam Fight for New York. Yeah, game was dope. He's out here whooping some ass.
Damn, come on, Spidey, get up, bro.
Probably taking
Look
a
at
nap.
you, dog.
Spider-Man, can you hear me?
You sleepy? You sleepy, Spidey?
He's
God.
taking a nap in this Pro Kids and FUBU outfit he got on.
Mr. Osborne? Where are you?
I'm in my office.
But why can I hear you?
I use one of the Oscorp communication satellites to hack into your phone and scanner.
Kind of creepy, but
We'll discuss it later. Now, I've noticed that your opponents are giving one another a wide berth. That means the tech they're using must be new. They aren't fully used to it.
which means they're liable to make mistakes.
You know when it goes into overdrive. Try listening out for that, Peter.
Right, can do, Mr. Osborne.
Okay, got some tech tips from Osborne.
Okay, Spider-Man versus Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah, isn't it funny how, you know what I'm saying, the pathway to evil is led by all these good intentions?
Wow, hey, buddy, you call that fast? You know, my old spider granny can run faster than you.
Aw, will you just kill him already?
Straight to killing him, huh? Okay. Come take this L. Oh.
In the Matrix.
Oh.
He gonna take.
Zoinks. Give me that. Now look at you. Ooh.
Wow.
Like them sparkler firecrackers. Jumping jacks. Yeah.
Oops.
Look at y'all.
Don't move.
It's the same symbol I saw on old Hothead's flamethrowers. Thanks for your help.
Oh my God! Oh, what are you doing up there?
Osborne is shitted.
Didn't mean to. Yeah, now that I think about it, that was.
I pulled myself.
Between us, it looks as if you needed it.
I mean, I would have figured it out eventually.
Would you now?
Actually, I've been thinking over your offer, Mr. Osborne. Maybe I do need someone in my corner.
Well, I'd be happy to offer you any help you need. And it's your choice to make.
Yeah. And I've made my choice. Welcome to the team, Mr. Osborne.
Welcome to the 110, Lonnie Lincoln.
It's not going to end the way you like for both parties.
Neither one.
If you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you want to watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Syntell. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet. Not bad. Not bad. You know, episode 3 is still maintaining my interest overall. Lonnie's stories is interesting as well. The whole, I don't know, you're a part of our gang thing. It feels a little done before. But we'll see what they do with it. I know you were mentioning that Lonnie's character is actually a supervillain in another Spider-Verse. I guess in the Sacred Timeline, probably, if that is a thing for the Spider-Verse. I don't know if there's a Sacred Timeline for the Spider-Verse. I know there is one for Marvel, but not necessarily for Spider-Man.
I don't think the Spider-Verse, is that part of the Sacred Timeline?
Well, I don't know. Well, we know a version of one of the Spider-Men are in the Sacred Timeline in Marvel, but the other ones, it's kind of like a mirror. That'd be an interesting question for you all to explain more in the comments section.
I don't know, because did they explain? I don't know, shit. I don't know. This is definitely an alternate universe.
Yeah.
And I like it being an alternate universe where it's not beholden to a lot of stuff that's come from the sacred timeline in the MCU already. So I'm okay with this. Yeah. They're making a lot of changes and using a lot of characters that I didn't think that I would see.
Okay.
And this is definitely a very kid-friendly version of maybe it's why it's titled, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, or whatever. I could see something that this would be like my kids, like my 8-year-old son. I could see him getting into this.
Okay.
He's not watching it right now, but I could see him watching this. The only thing is, for me, I think, and maybe what I want is more action.
Okay.
I'm still forever changed by X-Men 97. So I need all gas, no brakes. And I know we're trying to tell a different story and get you used to a Spider-Man that you haven't seen before. But I think I need a little bit more action, a little less talky.
Okay.
Or at least give me more humor to go with the action.
I think we talked about the previous episode regarding like missing maybe some of Peter Snark. And like you said, this is very, it's a very PG version of it. I don't think we're going to see like the levels of over the top violence and fighting like we saw in X-Men 97. That's just a whole different animal. And I don't think that's what the target market for this is. Marvel's still trying to get like this younger audience. We had this conversation regarding Disney and their choices, because younger audiences aren't really watching like we were watching at this age. Younger audiences are paying more attention to smartphone platforms like TikTok and YouTube and this, that, and the third. So they're not.
They have a million other choices of stuff they could do. Yeah.
Right. So for us, when we compare projects like this to the stuff that we were watching as kids, it's like, oh my gosh, it's just this great feeling of nostalgia, and we're ready to get it in. I think the younger generation isn't really on that. So I understand why Marvel is trying to make stuff like this, so that they can maybe try and win back some of those views, because it's an inevitability that they're not going to win that battle. This new generation is just off on their own thing. So with that, it does make me wonder, like, why make the attempt? Might as well just keep it a little bit more adult oriented, kind of like how X-Men 97 was. But then you run into that conflict, right? Because Spider-Man's a teenage kid, and he's 14 years old in this, because it's his first year in high school.
He's a freshman.
So it's a conflict. Do you go for like the older audiences, but then the content itself doesn't really justify making it more adult oriented, or do you try and salvage the few bits of the younger audiences that you can? It seems like a lose-lose kind of situation when it comes to this property, but I don't think the property is bad.
There are some kids. It's not all older people like us that's watching Disney Plus. There are kids watching it. I think if they really want to maximize this, or at this point, I don't understand why anyone's not they don't have a multi-tiered approach to any property. If you are betting the farm, if you got a property, especially anything that's related to MCU, and we know how big a property Spider-Man is. I don't give a damn which Spider-Man it is. Everything that's been Spider-Man sold and did extremely well. Even the crap-ass Spider-Man movies, the Amazing Spider-Mans that had Andrew Garfield, those still did well. If you want to tap into that younger market, then you got to put it where that they will see it. So you do a companion piece. If you say, okay, I'm going to tell this story in season 1, then you put out a game or something, you know what I'm saying? A mobile game or something that goes along with it, that draws people into it. And like, for instance, and I only say this because I found this in Madden, right?
Okay.
In playing Madden, people hate EA because EA has a monopoly on a lot of the sports and stuff because they don't have competition.
Yeah, they're lazy.
So
they're lazy
not
with their
forced
games.
to get better. Yes, they're extremely lazy. But what they did, one of the things that they did that was smart was that they started doing things like through Twitch, Amazon, where they do drops, and you can pick up content in the drops. Like if you watch this video at this time, like I don't know, I think it just went off. Like they had a tournament, for the best Madden players right now. They just had a live tournament. And if you watch so much of the tournament feed, then they'll drop packs of players and other stuff like that for you to use in the game.
Oh, no, that's smart. Okay.
So that thing where there are thousands of people who are watching this video who don't give a shit who's playing in the Madden championships. There's one guy who's good and talks shit against some other guy who's good. But they're watching it because if I watch 2 hours of this shit, I'll get drops, special packs and things that you can only get from this that I can use in the game when I'm playing.
Right.
And I think if there was that kind of synergy between the games and the young market to this, then people would watch both to draw that correlation and get stuff. Like, I don't know. It's just
no, I think you're kind of onto something. I mean, one of the hottest games out right now is Marvel Rivals. Now, can you imagine if Marvel Rivals had a show to go along with it? And also did some of the things that you're talking about, bonuses for watching the show. Maybe that's a better way to get some of those younger audiences. And then of course, I don't know what the official numbers or the viewing numbers are on this. From my understanding, this is still the talk of the town. At least on my socials, people are still going all in for Spider-Man. But to what end? Some of the let me see. Like for this particular episode, it did pretty well. It got a 7.5 out of 10. But that's kind of fugazi because there's only like 400 votes, so that's not really real.
It's in the sevens for cowards.
But here's what I'm meant to say. Here it is. So on IMDb, the series as a whole got a 6.3. That's not normally good for this type of property. You would expect high sevens. So sixes. So it's not maybe necessarily resonating with a lot of folks.
We said it last episode too, that you could very easily look at this and people write it off because it's too woke. You saw Dr. Connors, you saw Norm and Harry. Harry looked zesty as hell. Right now we have young Aunt May, but for what reason? Because there's no character. We're not doing anything with young Aunt May. So I mean, there's just you put a group of friends around Peter that very people know who Nico Minoru is. They don't know who Lonnie Lincoln is. They don't know who Pearl is. Like, no, where's MJ? Can you at least give us Gwen Stacy? Like, where's his little partner that was in the live action movies with Tom Holland? Like, where he at? Like, at least that. And people are not getting that. So
they're rolling the dice. Whole new dimension, whole new characters, whole new vibe. I think it just may be, you know, a victim of its own success with 97. Like let's take, for instance, like, okay, what does that success look like? X-Men 97 with over 41,000 votes on IMDb has an 8.8. Those are insane numbers. Like insane.
You know what's crazy?
Absolutely insane.
It's like, for it to come like, if 10 is the best you can get, that's like everybody gave it a perfect score.
Yeah, that's
but
wild.
For it to be at 8.8, who are the people that gave it 5s and 6s to drop the score? Like, what kind of crack was they smoking? Like, this is terrible. Like, ooh, you have a substance abuse problem.
But quality doesn't always necessarily correlate with views. We've seen some stuff
that's a fact.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
So we'll see what these numbers look like. Like I said, I'm still on board. I don't think the show is bad. It's just not X-Men 97, you know, and that's unfortunate, you know.
Well, the one thing that we also can't forget is that we currently live in Trump's America, and the only Caucasian character in this whole shit is Peter Parker.
Yeah. What you said. Big shout out to members of the chat. Frank said, EA is greedy and only cares about the business end of things rather than factoring the customer as well. They expressed disappointment in the new Dragon Age because it did well, but they regret not making it a live service experience to reach bigger profits. That's wild. The Spider-Man feels on par with the 90s animation narratively. Yeah, it feels like, you know, early afternoon cartoons that we used to watch when we was in high school. It feels kind of like that. Maybe early Saturday morning cartoonish kind of feel.
I don't even mind the animation. This cell shaded kind of thing that they're doing. I don't even mind that. But
here's what it is. This should have came out before X-Men 97. If this came out before X-Men 97, I think people will be feeling a lot differently about it. And also, let's also be clear too. You know, we're only on episode 3 out of I think it's like 10 episodes out of the season. That's what it is. I think it's 10. Yeah, it's 10. So we're roughly about a third of the way through. We still have a while for it to still catch its stride. You know, if it hasn't caught its stride by the time we get to the halfway point, then that'll be a little concerning. But for right now, I think I can still give it a little bit of grace so it can find its legs.
The thing is, there's no stakes. There's no, you know what I'm saying? Norman in episode 2 found out who Peter Parker was, and hey, I want to be your little buddy. I want to be your friend, help upgrade you. Like, okay, Beyonce, he gonna upgrade him. Like, what? There's no stakes for Peter Parker was always, if it could go wrong, it will go wrong. Get wrong
that
spectacularly.
That is a fact.
You know, like right now, he doesn't even have a lady friend, a femme fatale, someone who's going to be in distress. Will he save Nico? Yeah, probably. Will he save Lonnie, his buddy, who just now joined a gang? The one black character, you make him join a damn gang. Ah, damn it. Man.
Yeah, look at Frank in the chat, oil him up. That's hilarious. Yeah, what you said. Jason said, animation never bothers me. I want a good story. And like Rakai says, there is no stakes in that episode. It's just by the number show in that episode. Yeah, you know, it's paint by number, right? Color, paint by number, just kind of like fill in the box. But let's see where else it takes us. I think it's a good place to kind of like close this bad boy out. Rakai, you got any like quick final thoughts?
The best thing about this is that we are at episode 3. We also have to understand that even though we are lifelong Spider-Man fans, this is made for us to enjoy, but it's not made for us. And I think a lot of people, especially those that are a little bit longer in the tooth, a little bit more vintage, get upset. Like they were supposed to make a Spider-Man cartoon just for us to appease us. This shit ain't made for us at all. They weren't even thinking about our old asses when they was making this. If we like it, cool. If not, don't give a shit. You know, are you gonna buy the merchandise? Are you gonna buy the Funko Pops or the sketches? Maybe, maybe not. But they need eyeballs on this. Is there a way we can get kids to watch this and people to become new and long-term Spider-Man fans with what we're doing with this? I don't have a problem with this. I just want to see more. Give me a strong storyline. Give me some strong villains. Tell me a story that I can be happy with.
Yeah.
Give me some decent action. Give me something that's more reminiscent of Peter Parker. Give me a snarky, smart-ass, genius kid who, no matter with all the power and all the knowledge that he has, shit still don't work out right for him. You're like, damn it, how could he got everything and still, in spite of that, he still chooses to do the right thing, what is right every single damn time. When it would have been the easiest thing in the world for him to become a villain and fix a whole lot of his problems.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta love what is core Spider-Man. If they can get that right, I'll be okay.
Okay. All right. That's a good place to stick a fork in it for that. I'm still along for the ride. You know, it's just needs more. That's all. It's just good. And at this point, my expectations are excellent. I'm looking for excellent, and this is just good. Make sure, thank you so much for hanging out with us. If you've enjoyed the conversation, the way me and Rakai chop it up, do yourself a favor, head over to his YouTube page, hit that subscription button, because you will get that in droves. As you can see, he's got a very unique way of looking at some of the media that we love and enjoy. So go over there and show some love to his Patreon as well. Rakai, tell the people how they get in contact with you.
The fact that Frank put in a picture of Diddy and oil him up is 1,000% funny as hell. Come see me at patreon.com or youtube.com/Nuke from the Ville, NUPEFROMDAVILLE. Don't worry if I said it too fast. It's in the description. Whatever you do, it's got to be about this. But even more importantly, it's got to be about this right here. Thank you, Chef.
Thank you, Chef. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, and we'll catch you on the next episode. All right, y'all. Take care. Peace.